Whirlpool upright freezers. We have now 4 of these. I paid 50 bucks for this one yesterday because it doesn't cool. And I actually bought one a month ago for $60 because it didn't cool. Today we're going to show you how we make sure they're always freezing. I'm Steven. Welcome back to Oak Haven Homestead. Now if you have a freezer that's not freezing but it's still getting cool, first thing you want to do is take this back cover off. There's 4 screws that hold the back cover on, and then you have this your fan motor here. There's 3 screws that hold that on. You just pull all this off. And if yours is not freezing but it's getting cool, I can almost guarantee you that you have ice in the bottom here where this water will drain out to where it drains out the back. All that condensate drains out to the back and then it's evaporated. What happens with these is that that drain hole will get clogged up. The water cannot drain out and then it freezes. So then as time carries on, that ice gets bigger and bigger, and then you get more ice in here, and then that unit's no longer able to freeze and it just cools. And that's what our experience has been in all the freezers that we've had with these Whirlpools. This is our 4th one. Our very first freezer we had, that was the upright Whirlpools that we had. Same thing happened to us and lost everything that was in the freezer. It really sucked. But then I took it apart, and that's what we figured out, is that it wasn't draining. That drain gets clogged, and then it doesn't freeze. So what we do on this side here is we actually get a piece of copper wire, and we will put it on that defrost strip in there, the little tube that gets hot, and then it goes down inside of there. So when that defrost comes on, it makes sure that no ice builds up inside of there, and then that allows it to continually drain and not freeze up in here. And then it stays frozen. Let's go take a look at the back. Now, in the back of this unit, this is the drain, and then the water drips in the back there, and that's where it evaporates. But what happens is sometimes this drain tube will get clogged up. So you can just pull this off here, and then you want to just blow it out with some air, make sure it's clean and draining it real good, and then you stick it back on there. So, keeping this clean and able for the water to drain out the back, that ensures that it's able to evaporate there, and then keeps you from having any problems. And that's it, short and sweet. Now I'm not going to guarantee that that's every problem that these freezers have, but the most common issue that we see with these is that cooling issue where it's not freezing but it's cooling. So I'm going to tell you, every time I get on Facebook Marketplace, I can find one of these freezers for 80 bucks or less, I'm gonna buy it. We have 2 cows and we're fixing to have a bunch of chickens. We have a lot of meat that we have to put up and keep frozen. And this for us is the best way to do it without breaking the bank. So we hope this helps you with your freezer. If you have any issues with these Whirlpools, and if you do, try this first before you get rid of it, just to make sure you're not out gonna go spend a bunch of money that you don't have. So thanks for checking us out. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.